Hey everyone, so in this video we'll see how you can install a Docker and you can write your first Docker file. And previously we completed the introduction. Now the next, just I have added for the third day, that is the Docker volumes as well. Okay, so that also you just keep in mind. So now let's begin for like we can start right. So here I'm using one EC2 instance that is basically Ubuntu. Okay, so it's Ubuntu distribution. And to install Docker, you can just search in the Google Docker install Ubuntu. You will come up on the very first website here, that is the official Docker website itself. Okay, then you have to just scroll down and you will see some of these commands. Like you need to first set up this Docker apt repository. You will just see here the copy button. You can just click on it and you can just paste it so that it will do and install some things. Okay, then after that you have to basically install the latest version. So here also I will basically installing the latest version only. So you can copy that command and here you need to just press Y. Okay, so it's scanning. It will take few seconds. Okay, it's done. You can just clear the screen if you want and again paste the same command here which you copied. Just press Y and here you can see space near 365 MB. Make sure you have that much space. So see, this I'm doing on EC2 instance. Even if you have a VM like Linux Mint or Kali Linux or Ubuntu VM as well, there also you need to run the same commands. Okay, so that you have to do. Okay, that is done. Next you need to check this one, systemctl1. So you can say it's active. Just press Q to quit, and after that you need to okay, it's already started, it's running, so no need to run this command. And then we can verify this one. Okay, sudo docker and hello world. But before that, what I want to do is you need to just scroll down here and click on this post installation and steps. Why this is required? Because you cannot just run docker images or something here, because it will ask you like if you permission denied. Okay, if you do sudo docker images and you don't want to every time type sudo, so for that you need to do this step. Okay, so you can just use these commands, sudo group add to the docker user, then you need to just do this one. Okay, then log out and log back in that so that your group members is re-evaluated. Okay, so I'll just press exit and I will log out again, and if I just type now simply docker images, so that I can now run the docker commands without like using sudo. Okay, so now you can just basically like pull a hello world image. Okay, so before that I will just tell you one concept here is yeah, let me just go back here और एक slide ऐड करता हूँ. So see, what happens basically, there is one website named Docker Hub. Okay, so there you will basically find whatever images people creates. Okay, you can find all the open source images here. So here image will be there. Okay, so whenever you run the docker run and the image name, so what happens, this image name is goes and pulls from the docker hub. Okay, so now just for the testing purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to basically pull a hello world image. So if I just do docker run hello world, so you will see unable to find image hello. Okay, so now you will see unable to find in now local. So basically now local means whenever you type this docker images, so that it first checks here whether it's present or not. If it's not present, it basically tries to pulls from the docker hub. Okay, so when you will run, so here you will see some of the information like to generate this image. You can just read, and this is the message we are getting from the image, that is the hello from docker. Okay, so now let's write your very first docker file. Okay, so before writing I will just tell you some of the like keywords which is required. Okay, so the very first keyword is the from keyword. Okay, so with from keyword, what basically we define here the base image name. Okay, so on what image you are going to, like on top of that you are going to add your source code and all. So if it's getting confusing, so let's just quickly understand one thing. Like suppose this is your Java application. Okay, तुम्हारा VM है, you basically run Java. You first, what you will do, to basically run your Java application, your VM, very first thing you will install Java, right? And then you will write your code, then you will build it, then after that you will basically run it, right? Same thing, you just think of in form of like now Docker side. So in from what we add, we'll add one image. So in that image, what will happen, already Java will be installed. Okay, so then what we are going to do, we are going to basically copy our source code. So copy command is basically used to copy your files or any directories, anything from your host to your container. Okay, so once we will do it practically, then you will understand. Then you have something called run. Run is basically to run any command in the container. Okay, if you want to run any command, like if you want to create any directory, any file, that you can just use the run. Okay, then you have an important one, that is the entry point. So just now, like for your VM, you write something like java -jar and then the file name f.jar. So in entry point also you define all those information in form of like this. Like here you will see write java, then your another argument, that is the jar, then your file name. Okay, so once we will do it one project, then you will see, okay, how it basically works. Okay, so now for now what I'm just going to do, I will basically create one Ubuntu image. Okay, so you can just create a Docker file. Okay, and in from I will just do Ubuntu latest I can write. So it basically one Ubuntu image is already present on the Docker hub. It will pull, and then what we are going to do, I will basically try to print something like echo hello world or kind of, or my first image, something like that. So in entry point, I will basically add those things, that is the echo and comma and then the hello world. Okay, we'll just save it. So now I will just show you the very first command which you write to build your image. Okay, so the very first command, here you have the docker build -t, you have to type dot. Okay, so it basically okay, sorry, you need to type image name also. So you can just give my Ubuntu image. Okay, and then dot. So here you will see it is now pulling the image and it will build it. Okay, so now if I just do the docker images, so you will see my Ubuntu image with the latest tag. Okay, if you don't provide any tag, then you won't get, you will get latest only. Okay, so now if I just do docker run, and if I just copy and run it, so you will see hello world. Okay, so here basically what happened, in your docker file you have written the instruction like it should be like printing some command, some output, that is the echo. So if you see the docker file, so we are just doing the echo. Okay, so in this way you can just build your like docker files and all. I know it's very basic, it's very basic actually, and it's nothing for now. Once we will do the project, so level by level we'll just we'll increase it. Okay, so that's it for this video. And yeah, if your docker is installed, just comment like yeah, you have installed the docker, and if you face any issue you can just ask in comment section. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching if you're still here. So yeah, bye bye.